YouTube, what it do? It's your boy TWV checking in for the WrestleMania Night 1 predictions. And man, this card is stacked and it is amazing and full of talent. I'm not going to be long-winded because it is currently 8:03 a.m. and I'm trying to get both of these videos up before I leave to go to Stand and Deliver. That starts at 10 a.m. So I'm going to try to be done in the next hour. So let's not get long-winded and get right into the matches. So to kick off the evening is the World Heavyweight Championship match. My guy, main event, Jey Uso versus the Ring General Gunther. And man, y'all already know how I feel about this match. Y'all already know how I've been carrying it since Jey won the Royal Rumble and said he was picking Gunther. We're about to be yeeting in Las Vegas because we're going to have a new World Heavyweight Champion. And this, in my opinion, will be the match of the night because Jey Uso has something to prove. The entire IWC is doubting him. And I think he has a chip on his shoulder from last year with the stinker he unfortunately put up with Jimmy. So he's going to go out there and put out the best match of his career. So I cannot wait. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the next match. The next match, just from how the graphics were posted on WWE on Twitter today, is the Jade Cargill versus Naomi match. So, man, this match has had such a great build. I'm a huge fan of both women. Naomi definitely deserves this spotlight. I love that Jade Cargill is getting this spotlight as well. Man, it's just something special. Like the last time we had two black women just have a singles match was Bianca and Sasha Banks at WrestleMania 37. But this is the first time ever is two African-American women in a non-title match, in a singles match, I think in WrestleMania history. So definitely something historic, and they definitely deserve it. They've had, in my opinion, the best story of night one outside of Punk, Roman, and Seth, or Jared Gunther. But let's not get long-winded. I do think Naomi wins, and then this trickles down into tomorrow where Naomi helps Bianca win, and we see that Bianca was part of this whole thing as well. Spoiler alert, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that would be a crazy plot twist because the way the crowd been booing Bianca this entire time, we might as well just go all in with the boos and really make them boo her. But let's not get long-winded. Let's jump to the next match, which would be LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. LA Knight will be defending his United States Championship. And sorry, my guy, LA Knight is from Maryland. That's my guy, hometown guy. But you're getting cooked tonight, man. The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, is gonna steamroll LA Knight. I hope it's a squash. Like if it's some graps, I'll be cool. But I just want him to go out there and steamroll LA Knight, just assert his dominance and just like, hey, he's a man on a mission, and this title ain't coming off him no time soon until we put him in the main event. But let's keep the ball rolling to the next match, which is the War Raiders versus the New Day for the Raw Tag Team Championships. And I have just a little gripe about not this match, but how they handled the SmackDown Tag Team titles yesterday. They had DIY come interrupt the match between Street Profits and Motor City Machine Guns. Then they had a backstage segment where Aldis said, y'all going to have a match. So everybody gets hyped, think they're going to put it on the show tomorrow. No, we're doing it next Friday. And the entire crowd booed insanely. Like, why aren't every single champion defending their belts at WrestleMania? Like, both women's championships, the new women's championships are not on the show. Like the IC title is not on the show. It's on the show, but she's in a tag match. And Chelsea Green wrestled last night and is not even going to make the show. So that's kind of a stinker. It's kind of a downer for those people that put in the work to earn these championships. But I think the New Day do win this match because they fumbled the New Day's heel turn. The New Day did try to make the best of it, but they should have won the belts immediately after they turned heel. Literally after the Netflix premiere, they should have pulled the trigger and had them win the belts. But this is going to be a great match as well. The New Day are 13-time tag team champions, if I'm not mistaken. Anywhere between 10 to 13. math is a little bit off right now today. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. But they're going to have an amazing match. The New Day don't disappoint, especially on the WrestleMania stage. So let's keep the ball rolling to Rey Mysterio in the Grande Americano match. Rey did, I think, get hurt last night. So he kind of in the 6-man tag team match last night. I think he tweaked his ankle, so he kind of just told Ray Phoenix and Dragon Lee kind of like, hey, y'all kind of gotta wing the match because I gotta be ready for tomorrow type of thing. So it basically was a 2-on-3, and they still ended up coming out on top. But I think Ray loses. I think Ray loses. Ray's, seniority. I think this might be Ray's. Math might be wrong here too. I want to say this might be Rey Mysterio's, anywhere between 12th to 15th WrestleMania. Rey Mysterio was on a lot of like the beginning I call it undercard matches for WrestleMania back in the day. So I think he's up to anywhere between 12 to 15. Like I remember seeing Rey Mysterio's face a lot during my 40 years of WrestleMania series. But let's keep the ball rolling to the next match would be Tiffany Stratton defending her women's championship against Charlotte Flair. So I have two ways about this. Road A would be Charlotte wins, and then we do a 3-match series which culminates at SummerSlam. I'm big on SummerSlam this year since it's 2 nights. I'm all the way in August already booking matches in my mind. Or we go a completely opposite direction. Tiffany wins. This is Road 2, and then we go on to find another challenger suitable to do a 3-match series with her. I wouldn't say Bayley. Bayley just had the belt last year. So it would have to be let's get crazy, a returning Becky Lynch. That would be my way to not rectify this, because the build was cheeks until we got to them going off script and using personal dirt on each other, and then it got the crowd invested. But I'm going to enjoy the match because Tiffany Stratton is an amazing wrestler. Charlotte Flair is as well. Charlotte Flair hasn't disappointed on that WrestleMania stage. She's had some of the best women's matches in WrestleMania history. So the in-ring is going to be amazing. So with that being said, let's get into the main event of night 1, which will be the triple threat of, you see it, CM Punk, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. And this match is going to be amazing. It's going to be aura farming all over the place. The crowd's going to be loud. There's going to be CM Punk chants. It's going to be the crowd singing Seth's song. And it's going to be the crowd yelling OTC and raising their ones to the sky. I cannot wait till this evening. The day is going to be extremely long, but it's going to be worth it because I'm going to have the content for y'all for everything. And man, when I upload tomorrow, just know it's going to be a banger. But with that being said, it's your boy TWV, checking in and checking out. The next time you'll see me will be vlogging NXT Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania Night 1. Peace.